How's it going, laser bursters? I'm Bobby Sixkilla and welcome back to Valhalla. Now, one thing I did forget at the end of the last episode was to redecorate the walls and tables, so I've done that in between. I think it looks nice. Purple walls, leopard's print, whatever the fuck it is, table. Oh crap, it's too early to be swearing. Anyway, looks nice now, doesn't it? Looks lovely. And the boss poster here. The shirt that says slut. It's just like the one I'm wearing. Anyway, can we go back to work? 17th of December. Good evening. Huh? Didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming for something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means people will be looking for a drink. You can take a break, you know. You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly safe right now. They've never been what you get when you get down to it. And besides, I can't afford to not come to the bar with the bar closing soon. I wonder if any bar has used impending closure as a means to get their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention, I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway. What'd you say? Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet? Nope. Wouldn't worry too much about him though. If you say so. Say, what's this bottle? A bottle of absinthe I had at home. I went to have it appraised, but the guy said that without a label, there's not much value to it. It's still a nice bottle of absinthe though. I see. Are you going to serve it today? It looks like the absinthe can be detected by the station's database, so it's not counterfeit. I'll serve it only if a customer asks for it. Sounds good. Want me to serve you a glass of it? I'll pass. Absinthe's not my kind of thing. Oh then, I'll be in my office. Careful with that thing. Alright. Absinthe is good. It's like licorice. Okay then. I shouldn't do this every time, you know? But I can't help myself. Always that one. Let's grab a couple from each one this time and see what happens. Didn't think about that. Let's do that. There you go. Time to serve. Mix and change lives. Wait, that's not how it goes. No one here to retort. Man, it feels lonely without Gil here. I just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. Good evening. Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Well, let's see. I'll have a green fairy. Absinthe? Green fairy? Blue fairy, sorry. The absinthe bottle distracted me. Let's give this, brain a blue fairy. 4 aldehyde. 1 flanner guide, give him a carmatrine, aged and mixed. Actually, I don't know if it's a girl or a boy, it's just a brain. It's just a brain, there you go. Nice, yeah, this is the thing. How do you drink it? So, how are you gonna... Oh, you can grab stuff. Should have figured as much. You can drink stuff? And eat. I have the same systems Lilim do. Can I ask you something, Miss... Call me Taylor. Just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor. Nah, too easy. You are a brain in a jar, right? I'm sure not a hologram. Of that I'm sure. Yep, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. So, how? Why? What, does my handsomeness make you speechless? You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, for I have a speech prepared for these situations. A speech? You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains of the world. We are the brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature. All while computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. Actually, our question, verbatim, was, what? How? Why? I don't know how common that would be. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one? Sure. Well, it brings one of our world's 5 brains in a jar to this place, though. Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time. Have you come here before? Sadly, no, otherwise I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. Jill? That's a really cute name. Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today? With all the commotion around here and all. It didn't stop you from coming here either, did it? Yeah, you're right. It's gonna take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awfully energetic. Did you know that? Sorry, does that bother you? No, not at all. Just that I figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so... happy? While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much I could do. The new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder. Do you want to make me happy, Jeff? It depends on what it takes. Don't worry, just give me a beer. Alright then, yeah, I'll make you happy. Let's hit her with a beer. Aldehyde, 2 Bronson extract, 1 powdered delta, 2 Flannerguide, and 4 Calmatrine. Mixed. Bam, that's a beer. Here, a beer. Ah yes, no matter what happens, beer's always good. Hey Taylor, may I ask you something a bit... indiscreet? You can ask anything you want. While you had your other body, are you male or female? That's actually quite the question. Especially considering I don't really know the answer either. You don't? I mean, I remember my name was Taylor. In fact, I remember every detail of my life, but... that's the one thing that's a bit blurry. Blurry? Yeah, the team that put me here said that it might be a side effect of the whole process. But my family and friends say that even in life I didn't put too much thought into questions about gender. So in the end, we're back to square one. Wait, don't you have pics or anything else? To be honest, I've chosen to not look too deeply into my old identity. Partly because I'm happier in this ambiguous state, but also because I have this gut feeling that I'm not psychologically prepared to see what I look like. I don't know, I feel like if I do, I might crumble. Damn. Just out of curiosity, in a third-person scenario, how should one refer to you? By my name. I guess that makes sense. If you absolutely need to use pronouns, refer to me like you'd refer to any other household appliance. A TV or anything like that. An it. Are you okay with that? In the end, even if I can speak, I'm just an object. That's not true. That's actually something I've internalized a long time ago, even with my original body. I see. If that doesn't make you comfortable, feel free to use neutral pronouns. To be honest, you can refer to me however you want, I don't really pay mind to that. This isn't about what makes me comfortable. You know what the downside to this body is? I can't get drunk. If you want to call that a downside. If you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. It's true, you wouldn't drink alcohol if it wasn't about getting drunk. Why though? Lilum can get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain's a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed of their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioural cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Jill. Oh, Alma. Just oh, Alma? Where's the courtesy one would expect from plebeian bastard? Welcome to Valhalla, what can I get you? Happy? Not when you put it that way. Why, hello there, beautiful. Whoa. You hurt my feelings with that, darling. Sorry, you don't see talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work a summer in Lilum maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic and have at least one face. At minimum. What if you have 9 faces? Is that okay too? I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding. It'll make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that. Awesome. I'll pay for your next drink then. What will you have? I'll have a Cobalt Velvet. And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. You're gonna have me drink alone? I don't want to drink that much. Okay then. 1 Cobalt Velvet. I don't think I've ever made that. Okay, we get to make new drinks every now and then. We spend so much time making fucking beers. On the rocks and mixed. Your drink. Hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me these past minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the last year. Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right? Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves right. Really? One would think it's been longer. It feels like it's been longer. shut up. You love me and you know it. So you just started coming here and that was it? Oh, the first time I came here, the other guy. Speaking of which, where's Pablo? Jillian. Archimedes. Dunno, adventuring or something. Anyway, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. The next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving, and I don't know, I just felt like she just gets me. There's this chemistry, we click. We click, she says. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than many other people is kinda sad though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late and I've gotta go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya. Bye. Please come again. That Taylor sure was nice. A bit weird at first though. Apparently one of 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. Can't believe I actually met one. Say Alma, how many people are there in your family? Just curious. Well, aside from my mum and dad, we're 4 sisters and 1 brother. Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters in the alphabet. So you're the eldest one? No, I'm actually the middle kid. You're the middle kid, but your name starts with an A. Don't think too much about it. I never said the order reflected our ages. My sister Carlotta is the eldest one, and there's Dana, just before me. Then comes Ava, at the bottom lies Belle. The youngest one is Bernardo. You've never been alone, I'm guessing. Can't complain about that, I guess. And it helps that we were never 5 in the same house. By the time Evita and Bernie were born, Dana and Carlotta had already moved. Speaking of family, today I came because I needed a break from everything that's been going on with them. Do you live with them? No, but Evita and Bernie do. Not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Dana, just separated from her husband. It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much just forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that. Damn. Dana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself to live her life. She didn't think about that when she married the guy at 20. She didn't think about that when she married a guy she'd only known for like 3 months. You should take your own advice. Hey, I'd never marry someone who would catch my attention so quickly, okay. Sure, there was that one time when it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam. Kiss cam? I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced to me. Seems he was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple of times and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later the kiss cam focused on us instead of kissing me. He proposed. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted. Huh. So I take it you rejected him in the stadium, on the fucking kiss cam. We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know, maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. But, in honest to God, I can't understand why he thought it'd be a good idea. That sounds too convoluted, you know. Proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex. Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you in their bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else? Huh? What's that bottle? Some bottle of absinthe I found at home. It's unlabeled, so it's not that valuable. Do you know how to serve it? I'd usually need some kind of spoon to perch a cube of sugar, but the station does all that for me. Do you want some absinthe then? Sure, let's try it. Let's give Alma some absinthe. Go to the bottle drinks tag and drag it to the shaker before mixing. Drag it to the shaker. And then mix. Careful, it's a strong drink. I'll tell you if it's strong or not. And indeed it is. Holy shit. Are you okay? I'll be fine, I've had worse in college. What did you do in college, by the way? Jaeger bombs, giant taco pizzas, a cute student teacher. We all did a cute student teacher at some point in college. I'm talking about studies, woman. I know. I'm a computer engineer dropout. Dropout? I was getting fed up with the whole make programs for other people thing. I see. Alright, now's my turn to ask questions. About what? What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child. My mum and dad are split amicably. My mum is a violinist and she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt and my grandma. Or grandpa did it say. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful. Huh. Didn't you get something like your mum's artistic vein or something? I played the violin until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know, I just kind of said, that's it, one day and stopped. What about cousins or the rest of your family? I see very little of them actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them, because my mum's family live in France to boot. So your mum's French? Yep. Can you speak French? I'm not going to try and pronounce that. Those of you who can speak French, go hard. Ooh, what does that mean? Rubbish? I don't know. I can't speak French. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mum's side that lives close by. You'd be hard pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. You're kinda lucky, you know. All of my mum's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high. But yeah, that's the primer of my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Your mum's a French violinist, and you call that uninteresting? I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Please don't, ever. Sounds like something somebody would say to make bartender sound sophisticated. See? I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world, they need security, I'm their woman. We've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info, like some sort of mercenary though. That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. It makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job. Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone? A mostly honest job. Sheesh! What made you become a hacker, by the way? She told you not to call it that. I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I've always had a Sudoku or a crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling kind of samey. So when I started college, I took a course on system security. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles, and it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I help make harder at that. Huh, I didn't think about it that way. It's less actiony than what the movies make it up to be though. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling. Will you have anything else? Give me something non-alcoholic. I want to play it safe with the whole absinthe thing. That's probably a good call, because of how much alcohol is in absinthe. You know. We want something with no karma-tune, or optional. We want something with optional karma-tune. This doesn't seem like it's alcoholic. Yeah. Alright, let's go with this. 1 Bronson extract, 3 powdered delta, and 3 flatter. Oh no, not karma-tune. My bad. 3 of these, blended. It's got no karma-trine, and they said karma-trine's the one that is the alcohol, right? That should be good. Here. I hope you haven't spiced up this one. Elma, please. Say chill. What's the worst that can happen if you don't get your drinks right? Well, people have the right to not give me money. If they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. No bonus means less money and no tips. Which doesn't help because I have to pay bills. Oh, I see. You have to make an effort to pay your bills? Nope. You have no idea how much I hate you right now. Well, my job pays pretty well, and I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food and bills. Maybe maintenance on my hands and new equipment, but aside from that... Oh, I know. If you have trouble with your bills, why not live with me? We could be roommates. Dunno. Moving my stuff through the stairs because the elevator's broken. Having to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cat's a shut-in that's got very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. The idea of moving just gives me a headache. You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know. I don't, but I've thought about it before. Now I need some air. I'm going to take my break. You want to come? Are you inviting me to the back of the bar? You should invite me to dinner first. Every minute you waste making jokes is time taken from my break. Fine, let's go. Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure, sure. It's break time. Not a bad day so far, not a bad day. Very chill. Chill vibes. All the same peeps every day at the moment. We had that new guy yesterday, I suppose. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up here. I enjoyed today. We made some nice drinks. Got people drunk. That's what it's all about. Because enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for getting out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.